Heavy in my passion. Yo, what up? Fair use, fair use, fair use. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another debunk. Man, I got some shit for you. So, in case you didn't hear, there was a dude named Ryan Wedding. Apparently, allegedly, he's moving 60 tons of cocaine in the U.S. and Canada, right? So the FBI said, "Yo, if you turn this dude in, we'll give you 50 grand." So the FBI wants you to give up this guy for 50 grand, and the guy makes 6 billion a year. Okay, sure. Yeah, I see how that works. Um, so of course, because this came up, they did a raid on this guy's house. You got people just attaching Diddy's name to it. Like, how are you going to use this guy as a scapegoat through everything, right? So you got this guy here. He'll come on here, and this guy he says a lot of dumb shit, man. A lot of dumb shit. People obviously like hearing dumb shit. Obviously, okay. So this idiot here, right? Diddy snitched? Question mark. Major FBI raid on this man. Corey Feldman drags Diddy. Kids not leaving. All right, now before you guys even get into it, man, I'm gonna show you this here. Man. Diddy ain't snitch on no fucking body. This guy been on the radar. As you see, this document here was filed July 10th of 2009. All right. So this guy right here, he's been up here. Was reverse sting and 1 kilo provided by the government, which is recovered by the government. Mr. Wedding has not received expert. He's been doing shit since 2009. Okay, unless this is just a conspiracy that we just uncovered from 2009, and they're acting like it's 20. You never know with the fucking government. But this fucking document right here says it was filed July 10th, 2009, and it is the attorney for defendant Ryan Wedding, right? Okay, and it says Ryan Wedding is charged by way of indictment with conspiracy to distribute cocaine. Okay, he's pled not guilty to all charges. So if you guys see this shit come up, you already know this was dated July 31st, 2009, 1:30 p.m. Right? So I don't know if he was already on the map for selling cocaine or not. This is real weird. But just keep that under your hat, right? So now we're gonna get into something. So there's a woman who went to a Diddy party, said she had a great fucking time. She said she had a ball. Okay? Let's just take a listen to this here. Because I want to show you how they do. All right. This is the page. This is the transcript that you're looking at of the shit right here. All right, we're about to play it.
At that time at the mansion, I was like, oh, it was a blessing for me because I had already come from, this teenage world, this horrible teenage world of being sexualized and grown men like, harassing me and stuff like that. So when I entered the mansion, it felt actually safe for me.
Wow.
It felt
Was
like
that bad?
we had a gate, we had staff, we had chefs and security.
Now, this is a woman who used to fuck with Hugh Hefner. She was a Playboy bunny. Okay, so she was a Playboy bunny, and she describes, going to a Diddy party. That shit was lit, right? She felt safe at the Playboy Mansion. All right, let's keep going.
and maids and housekeepers. I'm like, this is heaven. I don't know.
But you also had curfews and things.
Not me.
Oh, you didn't.
You're talking to Kendra.
Yeah.
Curfews. Hugh Hefner gave bitches curfews. That's pretty responsible of him.
You're talking to Kendra. Like, I knew how I break my rules. I
Right.
break rules, and I did, and I had a great time.
Yeah.
So I had boyfriends in every freaking hotel out here. I was living my life.
Do you look back on that time and think it was awesome or not? Like, are your memories good?
I don't follow. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm trying so hard not to do that.
Oh, you're fine. Don't even think about it.
You know what? Like, it's weird because nowadays it like these choices that I made definitely took a toll on my life. Like, I fell into a major depression because of the choices that I did make. So do I blame someone for that? I don't. That's just not my way of doing.
That is commendable. This was a woman who went to go stay at the Bunny Ranch, a Playboy Mansion, excuse me. She had tons of boyfriends and all this fucking. She regrets it. But does she blame anybody? No, because she had the power. Right. A lot of you bitches don't do that. You stay in victim mode and you blame everybody for your fucking choices. A lot of these so-called victims in this victim list are not victims. They're just blaming this guy for some shit that they did, which is a common habit that women do. Oh, you're so fucking smart and you're doing this and you're doing that, but you're easily manipulated. Make up your fucking mind, right?
Doing that. So I blame myself. I'm like, what did I do? How did I get here? How did I get to this point in my life? What do I need to change in myself to grow? What do I need to do to not put myself in the same position? So that's all you can basically do. Like, I don't like to live in that victimhood, you know?
Yeah.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Boom. Hit shot.
That's right, big girl. Own your shit. Own your shit.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that there are no victims out there. I'm sure there are victims out there, and I'm hearing their stories, and I have complete empathy for them. For me, I had a different perspective on it.
Don't forget what she just said. I have empathy for them. I hear their stories. But for me, she's acknowledging that there are victims and she's acknowledging their story and she has sympathy for them. Remember that because they claimed this bitch didn't. Remember, you heard it out of her own fucking mouth.
I do, you know. So um, I enjoyed my time while living at the mansion, and who you saw is what you got. Like, I was just a fun, wild, young, dumb blonde. and I own it, and I own it. Like, nothing ever bad happened to me. I'm not saying that nothing bad happened to anybody else.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that nothing bad happened to me.
And you would go to P. Diddy's parties as well back in the day, right?
I remember just going to like one or two, but like, again, like, I had a great time in my youth. Like, I don't really see anything, like, I never saw anything really bad happening around me.
Yeah.
Sex is sex, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And we're going to stop it there. Oh, we got a picture of the young lady too, by the way. Where is she? Sometimes. Heavy in my passion. This is her, the white girl. You know, she said she had a good time. She didn't, you know. I like that. I like that for her. But there's a problem, and I'm gonna show you the problem. So we just heard the interview. The problem is this: Kendra Wilkinson forced to clarify comments she made to us. Wow. Why is she forced? Isn't that what y'all charging Diddy with force? So you forced her to change, clarify. I completely understood what she was saying. You forced her to change her statement. Who forced you? I think that's what we need to know is who forced this lady, I guess she's over here, to change what she said. Let's go in here and let's see what's going on. What's going on in here, man? All right, play. I think it's at like 11.
They do live in Nashville,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
it makes
understand all
sense.
her friends that have that a bit of a British accent because your husband
No.
or her dad's British.
Not really, no. No, actually, no. Not at all.
So she never went, "Hello, governor. What's
No.
going on
Never.
there, then, eh?"
No, she did not.
Oh.
Hey, when we were in LA last week, Kendra Wilkinson dropped in,
Yeah.
and she was talking about her life since Playboy and also her time at the Playboy Mansion. And since that, the interview seriously went viral. On Kendra for this
What
interview.
for? What did she do wrong?
They say because she was talking about the Diddy parties.
Yeah.
And they believe that she disregarded Diddy's victims by saying she never saw anything.
So I don't understand why they're coming back saying, "Oh, she didn't acknowledge it." Listen, you know what it is? You know what it is? She told the fucking truth, and you bitches just want everything to go your fucking way. You want everybody to co-sign that he was fucking horrible and he was a monster and da 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 da. No, bitch, and you had a choice. Just like she said she had it. Just like she said she had a choice. How the fuck you go to a party you don't like it there, but then you go again? And the person that I'm talking about is this fucking cunt right here. Right? Now this bitch right here was also a playmate. See, that was the OnlyFans shit back then. That was what lazy bitches did that didn't have any talent and that they looked decent, right? They would go and try to be they would go and try to flock to this guy for him to hopefully choose them to live in his mansion for free. Regular bum bitch shit. That was the only fans back then. Okay. So this fucking whore right here, she comes out and she says she made uh, claims choice she made at P. Diddy's party saved her life. Yeah, the choice you made at anybody's party saved your life. At anybody's party, not just his. Right? So, attended P. Diddy parties, right? She attended parties, multiple, more than one, parties, when she was an aspiring model in New York City. So, right now, the headlines are saying that this bitch went to more than one. And again, I ask, how many fucking times you got to go somewhere and be around somebody before you're no longer considered a victim? You're now a fucking participant. You're a willing participant. You called your cab or you drove your car, you took your fucking train or bus, and you walked to the fucking place and you walked in the goddamn doors. Now, the first time you did it, the second time you did it, third, fourth, fifth time you did it. How many times did you go? Obviously, what you saw the first time was not enough to keep you from going back. So let's go and see what the fuck she's talking about here. Uh, she made a vital decision to keep her safe at the scandalous soiree. Keyword: decision. Treat these motherfuckers like they're three. Decision. A decision is when you have more than one direction or more than one choice. Do I want the chocolate or do I want the vanilla? Do I want to go left or do I want to go right? Do I want to go up or down? Do I want to be a whore or not? Decisions, right? So, uh, she made a choice early. Here's another word like decision. Choice. She made a choice, right? To avoid the A-listed parties. You made a choice to avoid the A-listed parties. You made a choice to avoid the A-listed parties. But up here, you say choice she made at P. Diddy party saved her life. Okay. Attended P. Diddy's parties when she was an aspiring. So you went to more than one, right? Aren't all of his parties A-list parties? All of his parties are A-list parties. What are you talking about? All of them. You can't play fucking word games with me, man. You can't do that. I've written too many reports, had too many reports kicked back. I learned the hard way on how to write. And you contradicting yourself multiple fucking times in here. Within a few sentences, within a few lines. From from here to here. You went from literally from here to here. And you already contradicted yourself. All right. All right. High profile parties consisted of drug use, coercion, and risky behavior. First of all, you don't use the word coercion. You understand? Cut the bullshit, bitch. You don't talk like that. All right. Now, she was encouraged by her agents to go to industry parties and make connections. Mm. Who's your agent? Who's your agent? Can I find that out? Let me see if I can find that out. Look at this bitch. You gotta be fucking kidding me here, dog. We're taking the word of this bitch? You gotta be kidding me. So we're taking her word. You guys are taking her word. She got her titties out. She just got panties on. You serious? This is the aspiring model. When was this? This was to last year. You're 40 something years old, right? You're 40 something years old. 2023, you took a picture walking around naked, and you're talking about you're an aspiring fucking uh, model. All right, you're fucking thought, B. You know this is just fucking. Come on, man. Let's see if I can find her fucking. You know what? Give me that fucking picture so I can say the the persons whose word you're taking. The fuck out of here, man. That's why the title is what it is. We're believing hoes today. They're credible witnesses. These are credible witnesses. Okay. You gotta stop with the bullshit, man. So now the crazy part, the white girl up here is dressed more wow. This really shows a lot because this white girl is dressed more appropriately. She says she's not gonna stay in any type of victimhood, right? She's gonna own up to her decisions that she made. The one on the bottom, she's like, it was all his fault. It was the boogeyman's fault. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, what does it say? Come on, come on. Mm. All right. Let's see. Such a piece of shit. I just really hate when people try to act like and you know what it is, man. These bras are just looking for a fucking handout. The government's like, hey, if you help me take down this guy, we'll give you some attention. We'll give you some attention. We'll get you out there. You'll get some free publicity, right? All right, so let's get back to this bullshit bitch here. All right, my agent really wanted me to network. She told the news outlet, right? I went to Diddy parties with scantily clad women. What I saw will stay with me forever. She do you see what I'm saying? You went somewhere with scantily clad women, and what you saw will stay with you forever. It sure did, because you're dressed like a fucking whore. Is this not scantily clad? Man, yeah, I would say that that is scantily clad. All right. So she's saying, I was new to the country, still trying to make a name for myself, and I was so young. I didn't realize then how dangerous it all was. She claimed. Cause bitch, the fuck out of here. Precious alleged that many of the young women who were at the parties were pressured into drinking, spiked alcohol, or using drugs. Despite the pressure, Precious chose not to indulge. Wow. So they're saying the word pressure. Despite the pressure, she chose not to indulge. Chose. Decision, choices, chose. Three words that this broad is using. And where the feds are fucking up and these people doing this shit, they're fucking up. You're throwing all of this shit out here and you're not looking at it. You're not looking at the words she's using. This is showing you that everybody there had a fucking choice. Nobody had a gun pointed to their fucking head. And she went to multiple Diddy parties. So we got a girl who says out loud, listen, yeah, I went, I acknowledge that there was, victims and I acknowledge what they went through. I didn't have that problem. I had a great fucking time. I didn't see any shit that was like, too fucking crazy. And they made her go back and change that. When you got this bitch, she's out and right, yeah, I was a scared little girl, little lamb, and I came over there and they told me, hey, you gotta go here, and I chose and made a decision and I had a choice not to do it. So, pressure. Have you ever heard of peer pressure? Peer pressure, right? Peer pressure. So it sounds like that was peer pressure there. What is peer pressure? Influence from members of one's peer group. His behavior was affected by peer pressure. When you are influenced by other people to act in a certain way. Okay, so she did not fall for the peer pressure, right? She chose not to indulge. Okay, not doing drugs saved my life. They've been having that slogan for years. Crack is whack. Just say no to drugs. Blah 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 blah. Drugs were being sold and done long before Diddy came along. Right. So Precious claimed the African shit. That's what oh, sorry, I'm looking at something. All right, so uh, uh, uh. Not doing drugs saved my life. No shit. Precious Clay claimed, and I'm gonna tell you, any chick named Precious, so is usually a fucking whore. The ones I know, fucking whores named Precious. I claimed some drinks were laced with unknown substances. There were a lot of girls who didn't make it, who gave up on modeling and ended it there in rehab. Yeah, that's what happens when you do drugs. That's what happens. All right. So that's all she had to say about that. Now, my question is, why did they find nothing wrong with her shit? Because she was just throwing gasoline on a fire. The other girl is like, yo, I acknowledge, that they're victims. I'm hearing what's being said, whatever. But yo, that wasn't my experience. They ain't like that. They ain't like that, and that's not cool, right? That ain't cool. And there's this one guy who's a fucking, I mean, he said the dumbest shit in the fucking world, man. This guy said the dumbest fucking shit right here.
R. Kelly, Weinstein, probably. And
horrific stories.
I tell you, this is going to be bigger than Cosby, R. Kelly, Weinstein, probably. It's up there with Epstein. I think it's possible it may be bigger than Epstein. The amount of fallout this.
Okay. So here we got a fucking asshole saying that Diddy's shit could be bigger than Epstein's. So it is my duty to educate these dumb niggas here. All right, Epstein. Let me get this bitch off my fucking screen. Epstein, right? This was from when? From fucking 2019, Papa. Still waiting on these motherfuckers to get their charges, right? All right, Epstein. Let's see here. Factual background, no. Residence, no. Palm Beach residence. Statutory allegations. All right. From at least 2002 to up and including in or about 2005, Jeffrey Epstein, defendant, others known as blah, willfully, knowingly combined, blah, 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 blah. Uh, all right. Knowing that the person had not attained the age of 18 years old. The last two lines, right? Right here. Knowing that the person had not attained the age of 18 years old and would be caused to engage in commercial sex act. Now, you must know that when Epstein had sex with these girls under the age of 18, these girls, he paid them. He paid them. So even though they didn't want to do it, he gave them. So that I could understand would be caused to engage in a commercial sex act. You paid them, so therefore you made them a prostitute, right? Diddy had actual prostitutes. He had actual fucking whores who do this for a living. This is how they pay their car notes and their rent. They sell their pussy, right? They came and did their regular job. Okay, let's keep going. Because this guy's talking about, oh, this is probably worse than Epstein. Let's see here. All right, here we go. In or about, we're going to go down to A. You see 22? Right now, right here, A. In or about 2004, Epstein, the defendant, enticed and recruited multiple minor victims. Recruited minor victims, including victims identified here as minor victim 1, victim 2, victim 3, to engage in sex acts with Epstein at his residence, right? Okay. and going to B. In or about minor one was recruited to engage repeatedly sexually abused by Epstein at the New York resident over a period of years and was paid hundreds of dollars for each encounter. So you basically pimped out a minor. Okay, so just off of the A and B, he's worse than Diddy. Just off of A and B, just off of A and B alone, he's worse than Diddy because they're minors, dog. So yeah, so that comment that you made, nigga, take it and shove it in your motherfucking mouth. I hate niggas, yo. Oh my god, I hate you niggas. All right, hundreds of dollars. That's encourage and entice. Okay, he also encouraged and enticed minor victim one to recruit other girls. He also said, "You bring me some more bitches, I'll give you some more money." Right, which he did. Now, Epstein asked victim minor one, how old was she? The minor victim one answered truthfully. In fact, 2004, located Southern District, but placed telephone call to minor victim one in order to schedule an appointment for victim one to engage in paid sex acts. All right. Now, did Shorty have a choice? Yeah, she had a choice. I don't know at what age you would consider a child making good decisions. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, when it comes to sucking dick and shit like that, that should come to a conclusion early. You should be able to identify that early. Like, this nigga's old. I really don't want to. But no, bitches are just money hungry and that's what they do. It's in their fucking nature to be like that. I see that. I want that. Oh, you want me to play with your balls and I can have that? Okay. That's just what you bitches do. Yeah, that's what you bitches do. That's what these niggas exposed. They exposed that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You don't want to hear the fucking truth. The truth is the truth. Whether I say it nicely or I say it, well, I think they did. No, nigga, that's what bitches do. You think these motherfucking 16, 17-year-old hoes out here making fucking videos and working in Walmart, sucking dick in a bathroom and shit, you think they not fucking 30 years old? All right, what else does this nigga do? Recruit other girls so that they could do the same thing. Repeatedly sexually abused by Epstein over 2 years and was paid hundreds of dollars. All right, what else is going on? You have Epstein called, scheduled an appointment. All right, count 2, sex trafficking. All right. From at least 2002 to 5, interstate foreign commerce, recruit, entice a person that had not reached the age of 18 and will cause sex act, transported individuals less than 18, including but not limited to minor victim one, as described above, who were then caused to engage in at least one commercial sex act. All right. Just about done with these motherfuckers, B. Because they act like, motherfuckers, they act like motherfuckers were kidnapping bitches, duct taping them in the fucking bottom of a boat or some shit and driving out, man. There's niggas that do that, but y'all leave them alone. You want to be honest? There's niggas that do that, but y'all leave them alone. You leave them alone. You don't want to fuck with them. I don't know why. Every party, back to what that bitch was saying, every party is an A-list party, right? And, you know, we all know if you go to a Diddy party, either leave early or don't go. We all know that if you go to Diddy party, he likes to party, do drugs, and fuck for 2 to 3 days straight. If you don't like to party, do drugs, and fuck for 2 to 3 days straight, don't go. Right? Don't go. You think that? What do you think?
Party's looking like that.
Uncle Diddy. Ah, y'all niggas hilarious. Yo, I'm out, man. I'll holler at y'all on next one.